Yeah.
Hello, welcome to another live edition of Trojan TV News. I'm Lauren Button.
And I'm Davis Supis. Last Tuesday, we had a surprise assembly honoring a Park Hill athlete. I took a deeper look for more on that story. The Thomas A. Simone Award, a prestigious award given every year to the best high school football player in the greater Kansas City area. This year's winner, Park Hill's Ronnie Bell.
I feel great. This is an honor. It's a huge deal, and it's a great feeling.
An award this special means something more to a player this special.
Oh, it means a lot, yeah, because I actually talked to my dad. Whenever I saw that I was on that Player of the Year thing, I asked my dad, I was like, do you think I could win it? And, I mean, he really kind of didn't think I would, because it usually goes to a quarterback or a running back. And to have everybody here, my teammates, seeing them put on the jerseys again, and then my whole family that was here, it was a lot of fun. It was amazing. It was great. I mean, I was super excited, and I went from like being kind of down because I thought I lost to like a ton of excitement because I realized I won.
In keeping of a tradition, Ronnie had no idea he had won the award until the morning of the ceremony, and even this reporter got to be a part of the surprise.
Coach Ed picks me up. I don't know why I couldn't drive, but he picked me up. Like, I should have saw this coming, but I didn't. And you were part of this too. And so, yeah, we go and eat Big Biscuit. We're supposed to pick you up and go out to Mill Valley. And so then we're driving. He, quote-unquote, forgets you. And so then we turn around to come back and get you in. And then he told me, like, they reserve parking and whatnot because I won the award. So, yeah.
Ronnie said that he had a lot of fun at the assembly and wanted to be sure to thank everyone for coming and all of their support.
Thanks, Davis. Here's what's new in Trojan TV. Be sure to go to Fellowship of Christian Athletes tonight in the library at 7 p.m. You do not have to be an athlete to attend. All are welcome, and we hope to see you there for fellowship and fun.
A new club has been formed here at Park Hill. Every Wednesday, students can come to school and participate in a calming yoga session before class. Shelby Fletcher and Jack Austin have more with the sponsor of Yoga Club.
I'm Shelby Fletcher reporting for Trojan TV News. With me today, I have Mrs. Turley, sponsor for Park Hill's Yoga Club. Ms. Turley, what can you tell us about Yoga Club?
We meet every Wednesday morning at 6:45 in the morning, and there are just a few of us down in the dance room, and the lights are turned off, and we do about a 15 to 20 minute yoga session to start off our day.
And how do you think Yoga Club affects the students' day afterwards?
It's really good because we have a lot of time to focus on our mental and our physical state. It's really nice to kind of start the day off and you just feel a little bit more relaxed throughout the day. We do about a couple minute at least of meditation after our yoga session in the morning, which is nice. And we always use a video. After we look at the video recording, there are more videos on YouTube that any of the students can go back and watch at a later time, which is nice for them to actually see different videos and different reasons of why we should be doing yoga.
And how can students at Park Hill get involved in Yoga Club?
Anybody's more than welcome to join. 6:45 in the morning. I know it's a little bit early, but it's really good to start off your day. They can come down to the dance room. They can come see me or Mrs. Hubbard for more details, but just come down to the dance room 6:45 on Wednesdays.
Well, there you have it, Park Hill. Come to Yoga Club on Wednesdays. I'm Shelby Fletcher reporting for Trojan TV News.
Thanks, Shelby and Jack. Traditionally at Park Hill, we have a male beauty pageant called Mr. Park Hill. This year, we saw some changes to the competition in the form of a swimsuit section or an interview section, instead of a swimsuit portion. I sat down with the candidates of Mr. Park Hill to discuss Mr. Park Hill itself.
And your 2017 Mr. Park Hill winner is Alec
What was your reaction to winning Mr. Parkhill?
Well, going into it, you think you're like hoping, oh, I'm gonna win. I hope I'm Mr. Parkhill and stuff. And then you do it, and you realize it was more the experience that you're gonna remember.
Mr. Parkhill is an event put on by the school every year, but it's not just about the competition, it's about the people involved.
I've gone every year since I was a freshman. It looked like a lot of fun. It was kind of something I always hoped that I would get the opportunity to do.
Ever since I was like a freshman and I found out what it was, I just thought, that's hilarious. I want to do that.
This group of guys grew closer during the production of the show and formed a bond they won't soon forget.
I'd say being with all these guys, just kind of enjoying being with them, kind of bonding. Just so many funny things happened. It's just ridiculous. It was awesome.
Just last night, we all went to see Justice League together because Mr. Parkhill was superhero themed, and then we went to Texas Roadhouse, and then so I think this is a group that can stay close.
Alec Lamb winning Mr. Parkhill wasn't a surprise to any of the candidates.
I wasn't surprised at all. The minute I saw his skate, I died laughing, and I knew it would be a gold mine for the audience.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun to see him win, and then we all got together at the end saying, "Lean on me." I thought that was a lot of fun.
When we were in the choir room, like backstage, hanging out while someone else's like skit or talent was going on, we started singing it, and we said, you know what? Whoever wins, we're all going to like swarm them and sing "Lean on Me," and it's going to be great.
Mr. Parkhill changed the contestants in a way that they will always remember.
As I got going, I started to really realize that I can like maintain a personality that's likable to others, and I just don't really put myself out there as much as I did at Mr. Parkhill. So I thought that was I think that's something I'll keep with me for a long time.
I think that Mr. Parkhill is different from what you think it's going to be, but it's definitely one of the best things I've done in my time at Parkhill.
Mr. Parkhill's cool. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thanks, Lauren. That show was really fun to go to and very entertaining. We are now going to take a quick commercial break.
One of the biggest upcoming challenges are the 2018 federal budget cuts to education. Normally in our education system, we can rely on money from the government for things like infrastructure, development of our American values, and education for all levels. But the 2018 budget cuts change that, cutting funds for normal things like literacy, classroom environments, and basic education costs for all levels. They eliminate nearly $5 billion for Pell Grant recipients, remove systems that help low-income students afford college, and cuts the total budget of the federal work-study program in half. When we look to the sad days of our children getting an education without adequate funding, it leads to the loss of extracurricular programs which they like being involved in. For these reasons and more, we crush the cuts.
So Davis, it's been a bit chilly recently, has it?
Well, with it being December, I wonder if we'll be expecting a white Christmas this year. For more on weather, let's go to Weston DeBlasi.
I don't know if the snow is quite here yet, but that winter wonderland is definitely on its way. Right now it's about 36 degrees outside. However, with that 8 or 9 mile an hour wind chill, it feels closer to about 31. So as we move into the next few days, it might have a more likely chance of snow, but with all of these temperatures over 32, it doesn't look too likely. It won't be terribly cold, but let's go ahead and send it back to the desk. Thank you.
Thanks, Weston. Looks like we won't be getting our winter weather after all. Today's student of the day is Joseph Keepis, nominated by Mrs. DeVille for choosing to work through his break time to be sure the lab coats in the foods classroom were hung up, sorted by size, and put away correctly. Great job, and thank you, Joseph.
Today's student birthdays are Aja Kakoi, Isabella Anderson, Lucas Chevalier, Cooper Hungay, and Brandon Johnson. Thanks for tuning into Trojan TV News. I'm Davis Supis.
And I'm Lauren Button. Have a great day.